compete against.
8 and 7, and then world number 1 and defending champ Nelly Korda against Brittany Altamari.
Trying to get this even somewhere on the front left part of the green. Yeah, this green is so firm, never receptive.
Thank you, Grant. Short par 3 down the hill, but it can be tricky. 126 yards today. This is Austin Kim to win the hole. Much needed putt for Austin Kim. Amazing place, really. Mi Yang Lee in a bit of trouble here. This is Ina Yoon, second at 15. Nicely played there, Karen. Keep it.
Cut a lot of ball. And the difficulty of this course in the cold
Yeah, 2 nice par putts.
Never any doubt, was it?
Let's go to the 11th.
Second shot here for Rose.
Tom, that's a sand wedge from 106 yards. 2 very different ways of playing this hole. Rose laid up off the tee with an iron, whereas Guseva pounded driver down the
laying up there with the iron, but Zhang sticking to her game plan, like she was always going to hit that iron off the tee, knowing that she had a...
Yeah, she played to the left-hand side, which was very smart. Gave her more green to work with.
Se-Yeon Kim taking on Shanette Wanasean, who's in with a double here. Wanasean knocked it into the penalty area, so Se-Yeon Kim, match play.
Well, this would be stealing a half point. Austin Kim at 18. Oh, had a chance. Had she knocked that in to...
Because it does play quite long, so you've got to allow for a bit of release, but it will kick down to the right.
Going to try and run it up the hill. It's not going to have enough pace to get up, and it's going to run down into one of those swales. Technology is presented by Progressive Insurance. Here's Haydan Yu's tee shot.
You might want to keep it just a little bit more left and allow for that to kick to the right.
That should be pretty good, Karen.
It's going to come off that bank, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Lucy Lee had a chance for a birdie. Knocked it right of the hole, just on the edge of the green here. Made par. This is to win the hole. Lauren Coughlin at 17. That is a very valuable putt for Lauren. The ShopRite LPGA Classic down the shore in Galloway, New Jersey. Up the hill here. Tough putt. Turning in towards the hole. Now this one looks really good if the pace is right. Oh, my goodness. What an effort from Linnea Strom. What were you saying, Karen?
Right here is the 24-year-old from Japan, her 3rd season on the LPGA Tour, Nishimura, to close out Ronnie Yen. How about it? So you got the 6
side of this green. Green slopes back to front. This is a gap wedge. Pushed it a bit right.
Yeah, she was aiming out that way, Kay.
Here is another of Guseva's fellow rookies last year, Jin Hee Im. How impressive was she? And takes a little victory lap at the 14th. Back at the 14th, Jin Hee Im taking on the winner here 2 years ago, Pajari Ananarukarn of Thailand. And Pajari able to get that one to drop.
Hands up there, so you know this is a big breaker.
Oh, look at that thing curl. And that's a beautiful putt right there. Anything within a 2 to 3 foot. This to win the hole. That was a really good putt as well.
And had a longer putt on a similar line and left it short for par. So Mao Saigo will feel like she should win this hole. Was certainly in the driving seat after the tee shots. And she makes it. So that
putting surface somewhere. Par gives you a good chance of winning the hole. Struck that really well on a good line. Oh, but even that bounded over.
Got some serious match play experience last year in her first Solheim Cup. This to win the match. So one down with 3 holes to play. She wins 16 and 17 and a clutch 2-putt.
Kettle of Fishes, she would have been standing over those putts in Solheim Cup. A bit nervous on every single one today, I think. Obviously, there's a little bit of nerves there, but not in the same level.
Same result, though. She
exactly.
Was great in both.
Gusova at the 13th, her second K.
A lot of green to work with, uphill the entire way. Gets really steep up a rise 2/3 of the way there.
Looks good.
10, downhill lie. Not much green to work with. And she did a really nice job, again, of just kind of dumping it out onto the putting surface and letting.
Big lead from Megan Kang. A chance for Alban Valenzuela. Okay, you just keep grinding, don't you? You just never know.
Absolutely.
Here today.
I'm not ecstatic with this driver off the tee as the fairway runs out at 300 yards. Pushed that a bit. Bunkers on the right.
Just getting set up for a draw, okay?
Yeah, that looks like a really good line. Yeah, that was struck well.
Let's see what Angel can do. Draw it in there, and it's going to hang. Oh, it needs to hang on the top level. It's going to run all the way down. So that's a big advantage there for Moria.
The tie, Anana Rukarn does convert.
Gino Tinnican to win her match over the sponsor invite, Danielle Kang. This is actually for a bogey at 13, but it's good enough for a 6 and 5.
And he had built this and invited me out to play, so I got to play it with him.
High roller.
That's good.
Type of golf, so you have to play it the way you need to play it in order to get the best possible score you can. And you can't get too tied into trying to beat somebody, because then you start playing their game, and that really can take you out of your comfort.
Little 3/4 swing. Oh, is it going to come back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom, how about that? It could have bounced. 3/4 wedge. This is a gap wedge for Rose. She's going to hit it full. Getting a lot more height on it, hoping it drops down softly.
Charlie Hull. It's a putt to win the hole. So that's a commanding lead now. This is Esther Henselite, number 36. In her match against Ashley Buhai. Buhai with a nice lead, but cutting into it with the birdie there. Good birdie too at a tough hole.
Yeah, not easy, is it, Kay?
No, and that's come out with a lot of speed.
Naveed 3 up on Lydia Ko and a chance to add to it.
Yeah, this is the gap wedge. The air is cooling off a bit as the sun is getting lower in the sky. The clouds have reappeared, but no wind to speak of right now. Very calm.
Tied and made some putts, and that was kind of it.
Well, congratulations on a huge win. You'll remember this one for a long time. Grant, always beware the underdog.